What is going on? Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great day, and today I got a good little video for you with BettyWhite. We are going to be testing quarter-mile times with my lifted Silverado on 40s. That is right. Why? Just because we can. So we're going to be ripping BettyWhite out and testing her quarter-mile times on the street. She has 40-inch tires, the 8.1 liter 496 cubic inch big block with 5-speed Allison transmission. Still has 410 gearing in it, and weighs almost like 9,000 pounds. So this should be really interesting. If you are caught up on my videos, we recently did the 6 high mod on our little single cab to have all the lights on. And right before that, we did use the Draggy, which is what we're going to be using in this video. It's going to be testing our quarter-mile times, 1/8 mile times, 0 to 60, reaction time, all that stuff. This is what we used on my last video with the work truck. The work truck ran a 15.4 and then a 15.41 in the quarter mile. The 22s, the heavy wheels, those killed me. The 373 gears definitely killed me, and not having enough power. The 4.8 makes 356 horsepower and 369 torque on a hub dyno, so pretty good for a little 4.8. Definitely putting some power out, that's for sure, but it's not enough. So our 6.0 still at the machine shop, been like 5 months now. Hopefully that'll get done soon. So we'll get a 6.0 LQ9 swapped in with all the performance parts currently on it. We're going to be doing 2-step and a 200 shot of nitrous. So we're also looking for a wrecked SS, so we can swap in the transfer case and the front diff. And then that'll have 410 gearing in it, so we can change the gears in the rear to match the 410, so it would be all-wheel drive. Why? Just because this is my addiction. I don't know. Just I think it'd be cool to have an all-wheel drive single cab. So anyways, so we this is the Draggy. If you haven't seen it yet, you can buy them online at godraggy.com. These are made, I believe, by 1320 as the original creators. You pair this with an app on your phone, and then you set this in the vehicle, hit start and go on your camera, and then you are ready to launch. Super easy app to use. Oh, and before we do start, we used the Corvette as my baseline. I've had this car for like 9 years. It's just got a cold air intake and a Corsa exhaust. Makes like 323 to the wheels, and I've raced a lot of cars in this thing, so I know what it can do. This is my baseline. It is like 2 seconds slower than the little black truck. The Vet ran a 13.5, I think, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, not too terrible. I think from the factory, they're advertised as like a low 13s, I believe, but that's probably like with racing tires and, you know, on a track and stuff. Anyways, let's get back to BettyWhite. Here she is, BettyWhite. I've had her for like 5 years now. She weighs about 9,000 pounds. We've got a whole bunch of upgrades on her. Fox 2.5 coilover shocks on the front end. Some big heavy wheels, almost 1,000 pounds of wheels and tires on her. Got the track bar back there. Got the spare tire mount in the back from the Wilco Off-Road Boys. So pretty nice little truck. Pretty nice big truck, I should say. I like this truck a lot. One of my favorites. This thing turns heads anywhere I go. So let's check out the setup. In the corner, we got the GoPro 5 right there with the suction cup mount on the windshield. We got our little Draggy down here. It's connected with the blue flashing. You just leave this in the vehicle perpendicular. And here's the phone. So you just hit the app, and once you're in position ready to go, click the camera button and hit that record, and it'll start, and you're ready to launch. I have to close my garage doors. Let's go. Got a wedgie. Alright, before we get this on, I want you to go down below and comment what you think the truck will do in the quarter mile and the trap speed. I'm really curious to what you guys think it'll do. Alright, here we go. I'm a little nervous. This thing's going to be slow. Big old tank rolling down the road. Just going to load her up just a little bit. This thing can't even do a U-turn on a 3-lane wide road. Here we go, round 2. I'm going to try to load it up a little bit better this time. Alright, I'll take that. Not bad for a big old land whale. I'm speechless. I'm impressed. I honestly did not expect BettyWhite to do that well. I mean, in the real aspect of quarter mile times, that's absolutely trash, you know, compared to modern day cars and stuff. But it's a 9,000 pound truck on 40s, you know, with 410 gearing. She's a big land yacht, a huge whale, you know, so expect it. 17.43 seconds blew my mind. I did not expect that at all. I fully anticipated going into this knowing the truck was going to run like 24 seconds or something stupid crazy like that, because, you know, being a big block, I almost never redline that thing. I hardly ever beat on that truck. Now, the work truck, on the other hand, I love this truck so much, but ever since I cammed it and modified it, I have made it a point. Once we built the tranny too, I have made it a specific point, a daily checkmark challenge, that every single time I drive this truck, I wide open throttle shift it at least once. So it shifts at 6,500 RPMs. So I beat on this thing a lot. The Vet I daily, she's my Sunday driver. The white truck, I just drive it nice and easy. Black truck, I trash that truck. Anyways, let's get to the times. So you already seen the video. It ran the 60 foot in 2.52 seconds. That's like 0.04 seconds slower than the black truck. So the torque is there. That white truck has, from the factory, like 450 foot-pounds of torque. Granted, we have a cold air intake, true dual exhaust, which probably add like 10, you know, something like that. And once you put the 40s on the lift and add the extra weight, it probably heavily subtracts that. So I don't know exactly how much torque it's making right now. Probably not anywhere close to 450. But that torque is there. It has almost the same 0 to 60 foot times as the black truck. So that's impressive in my book, being double the weight. That truck weighs like 4,200 pounds, so almost double the weight. It has almost the same 60 foot times. That's crazy. Next, we have the 8th mile time. We did that in 11.08 seconds. It's pretty good. And the quarter mile time was 17.43 seconds at 77 miles an hour. So the Vet ran the quarter mile in 13.5. Black truck ran it in 15.4, and the white truck ran it in 17.4. So about 2-second gap between all three. So this one weighs like 3,200 pounds, 40-some hundred pounds, and 9,000 pounds. So pretty crazy. I originally wanted to do this video just because as like a little like a gimmick, just kind of like a make fun video. But I'm actually pretty impressed. I did not expect that at all. Asking a couple of my buddies, I showed them the video before I edited all this, and they were definitely mind blown. That's for sure. So I have to give the Draggy back to my buddy Keith from work, so thank you to him for letting me borrow it for quite a few weeks now. So I can't do any more test runs, so I think I might end up buying one. It's a pretty cool little tool. If you are interested in that, I'll put a link to their website in the description below. As always, be smart, stay safe, keep the street racing to the track. Hopefully here soon we can get the black truck to the track before we do the 6.0 swap. That would be a kind of a neat video, I think. Once again, thank you guys so much for all your support. I really appreciate all the subs, the likes, the comments. You guys are definitely helping this channel grow, so thank you so much. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and comment below what you thought. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll catch you in next week's video. Peace.